guys. I don't even know if I'm gonna really add this into a clip. It's actually the first clip I've recorded, but I think I want to start a reading vlog. Not even a reading vlog. I'm gonna start attempting to get back into reading from like a reading slump, or yeah, I'll kind of talk about it more later on, because there's like, I'm not the only one here. It's kind of awkward. But I wanted to kind of just talk about really quickly that I'm going to be filming. I want to get back into reading. And so I'm actually just going to start a new job. Today is April 16th and I'm starting a new job May 6th. And it seems far away, but there's just so much things I need to get done in between the time frame. But I am going to be transitioning from physically being at a job from work to working from home, and I just have a lot of things I need to get done, such as like setting up my office and equipment, and I'll go more into detail, but I have a lot of maintenance coming to the house right now. But I have been really out of my reading routine, and it's because my environment's different, and I don't know if I'm just speaking this into existence, that I'm going to be trying to get back into reading, even if it doesn't mean I finish a book, but I want to at least attempt to get back into reading. Let's just see how far this goes. I don't really know how far. I am about like 43%. I'm actually 44% in immortality right now, and it's still a good book. A lot happened. So okay. Bye.
If I could tell you, I don't think you'd believe how long I felt this way. I'm begging you to stay. And if I could show you, I'd hope that you could see all the possibilities. There could be a place for you and me. And under the stars, you pack up your car, 'cause you're going far away from here. I wish I could stall, but I never. Your hair looks longer than last June. There's so much I've been dying to know about you. Can I just? But we've been distant. Is it too soon to call pretending it's to ask you what's new? And I hope we haven't lost our way, 'cause it feels that way to me. But I know that when I see you, oh, I never wanna leave. So don't be so mad. I know that it's easier said than done, and it feels like it's hopeless. I'm begging you, please hold on. Maybe the reason tossing and turning is 'cause I'm scared one day you won't reply. So if I said or did something.
Hello guys, I wanted to do a quick check-in because it has been a minute since I filmed like pretty much anything, and I have a few reading updates to kind of check in with you guys. So this is like the most random reading vlog, and again I do apologize, but I still wanted to try to film content even if it's not just like sit-down videos, and like a flow reading vlog is just more like a random vlog. But I did get some reading done. I did finish Immortality. I'm not going to kind of review because I am gonna put that in like a separate video, but I did really like it, so that's all I need to say. And then I also read The Layover, which I'm not gonna say like my review, but I do want to say that it was such a good spring summer book, and it was really short, so it was like a quick read to kind of help snowball me back into my reading routine, because I think this little transition stage from ending one job and then having a week off into my new job, I wanted to kind of get back into my routine again, especially because I'm back in my home now after everything that happened, and I just wanted to kind of just like kind of get back into like a normal routine. My film routine is not stable, but my reading routine is kind of slowly going back into there, and again, everything I'm saying, I do not want to jinx it, but yeah, I kind of started reading a little bit, and it's so crazy how like when you have time off, you just end up doing so much things that you want to do. Like I even painted my nails, I like did my hair, I dyed my hair, cut my hair, I self-tanned, like I just did everything I wanted to do that I haven't been able to do because of work. So it's been really nice to have like this mini like week off, and I'm really fortunate. Like I'm really happy and grateful. But also how to give me time to kind of mentally prep for my new job, because I'm transitioning to working like a full physical clinical job to clinical but on more the backside of it. So I'm working like more from home due to like privacy reasons. I'm probably not going to say like where I work, but it is going to be like a work from home job, and I'm excited to see like what changes this brings about, and just kind of see like how this kind of plays into like more of a work-life balance, just because like I was so tired at my other job sometimes, and I would notice that by the time I got off I just did not have energy to film or do like any videos or read. So I would kind of read sometimes like before bed or on my lunch breaks, but even then I just noticed that I was like losing something that I was like so passionate about, which was filming and reading, and I didn't get that like routine anymore. But that's not the reason why I had to leave that job. I'll probably talk about that in another video. But yeah, so because of the whole transition stage, I was just kind of getting my office set up. So I kind of moved my office from where it used to be into its own separate room, which I'm really excited about actually. At first I was like kind of against it, but I kind of like it. I like having like my own little separate room to do like all my office work, and then I might even just edit in here and then do my book journaling, which I have not kept up with either. Also, I have a new chair. I love it. It's so cute. It's beige and it doesn't squeak. I'm so happy about it, and it's like ergonomic, so it's really, really nice because my back is destroyed. So I'm happy. And I kind of was like setting up like cutesy little things for my office table. I do have all the equipment, so they sent us all the equipment for my new job today or yesterday. I was waiting all week for it, and they finally sent it in yesterday, but we can't set it up yet until our first day, which is 2 days from now. As I'm filming this, it is currently Friday, and I have work 6 a.m. on Monday the 6th. So I'm nervous. I'm like really, really nervous, but I'm also really excited. And I know this is like so random, and this is not like book related, and I know my channel is about books and reading, but I do feel like your work life and your like outside life really bleeds into your reading routine, and I just feel like this is more relatable for me. So I hope that this is relatable for you guys, because my work schedule really did kind of frame like how I would read and like how much I would read and like what I would want to read. So I do feel like this is something that's kind of like more relatable. So I hope you guys relate to this and you guys aren't finding this like irrelevant or boring. But yeah, I just wanted to like a quick check-in. But I do have all my stuff set up. I don't have my stuff set up. I have all my stuff in my office now, and I am just waiting to kind of set up everything, and I'm hoping I can do more filming. But anyways, I'm going to talk about the books I did read. So I did read The Layover, so I read Immortality. I'm not going to rate it because I'm still going to do like a separate video of like recent reads. I really liked it. The Layover, I finished that really quickly. I actually did a lot of that on the audiobook, like while I was cleaning and catching up with things around my house. I kind of switched off between the audiobook and physical, and I really, really liked that as well. It was like a really, really good spring summer book, and it was just like a nice little summer romance book, and I actually really liked it. I feel like it felt more relevant, or maybe not relevant, but more like it wasn't cheesy or corny. Like it was really good. It was maybe a little corny, but it wasn't like irrelevant corny. Like like people could relate to that book, and I really liked it. I actually had so much fun with it. It was a really good book, and it was one of the thrift books that I got before that I've been meaning to read. And then now I'm currently in the middle of 2 books. I ended up finishing The Layover within 3 days, and then I started The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, and I'm so obsessed with it. I'm like super obsessed. I understand why everybody loves this book. I'm a little bit afraid because I have seen people cry over this book, and there's something that I just do not want happening to one of the characters. Like I absolutely love this character, and I don't want something bad happening, and I'm really scared because I heard this book can be a little heartbreaking. But I love this book. I can see why people really enjoyed it. And if I were to say like what kind of essence it gives me like a Lana Del Rey with a Marilyn Monroe essence, like a vibe, and I just love it. It's really good. It's actually like a little bit heartbreaking, but really good. And yeah, I'm about 50% in. I'm not proud of it, but I did stay up till like 5 a.m. yesterday reading that, and I got like to a good chunk of it, and that's all I've been wanting to do in this time frame. I just wanted to catch up on reading along with everything else, but even then, with the time off, I still have so many things I need to do, but I've been able to at least catch up on some of my reading. So I stayed up to like 5 a.m. reading, and the day before that I stayed up to like 2 or 3 a.m. reading, and I got up to like 24% of it, which I feel like there's always something happening in the book that just keeps me interested, and I could like keep going. I'm not trying to jinx it though, I don't want to say that just for it to kind of slow down, because I feel like every time I say something like that about a book, the second I pick it up again, it's always just slow, so I'm really not trying to jinx that. And yeah, and I'm also reading another book. It's like a self-help book, and I picked this one up randomly, so I'm kind of just taking my time with it, but I'm about 50 pages in, not including the Roman numeral pages, which are in the beginning, like the intro. And it's Designing Your Life by Bill Burnett and Dave Evans, and I just feel like this book is really relatable to everything I'm going on right now, because the reason why I chose this book actually is because I was at the thrift store and I saw their other book, which was, I think, Designing Your Work Life, which I'm really like conflicted within my life right now. And like I said, this is like more like relatable stuff, so I hope you guys are relating to this, and if you are, I'm sorry. And then also, I hope this is not boring or irrelevant for you, but I think one thing that's just going on with me right now is how my work life was and how it bled into my normal life. And so I just feel like I started to lose like my creative spark. I just really wanted to find something that kind of also sparked joy in like my channel. Like I always have joy in my channel, but I wanted to find that spark for like being creative again alongside my work, because my work is actually something that I don't want to just do just to pay the bills. I want something where I genuinely enjoy it and I have like a great work-life balance. And so I just feel like this one kind of pertains a lot to like what I'm going through right now, and so far I'm getting like a lot of valuable tips in it. Again, I'm not far in it, so I'm not trying to jinx it, but I'm really liking it a lot, like a lot. It's really easy to follow. It's more like point blank, which I kind of like, because I don't like when I'm really picky when it comes to self-help books, because I don't like when they just kind of talk about like a biography about somebody that I don't know. I like it more when they're kind of point blank about like get to the point type of thing, and that's what I really like. It kind of just, it breaks it down in such a simplistic way. So I'm really enjoying this so much so far. It's like just a random read. I'm not going to try to just like get it all done at once, because I feel like when you do that, your brain isn't going to retain everything. So I just read it like randomly, and the most I retain all that information is mainly in the mornings. So I've been noticing that I get a lot of it done in the morning, but in general I've just been obsessed with the 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, and I can see why everybody's obsessed with that book. And I don't know, I'm just so scared to see what's gonna happen, because I don't want something bad to happen. But yeah, I'm currently filming this and it's like 7:30 at night right now, so it's pretty late, and I don't know like what my next check-in will be, but I wanted to at least film a little update because it's been a minute, and I am gonna start work in like 2 days. I think this whole time frame I've just been like doing laundry, and I had so much laundry to catch up on, and kind of just organizing and setting up my office, kind of slowly getting back into a reading routine, just doing things and like kind of just relaxing as much as I can before I start work again. And I feel like this week was exactly what I needed, and yeah, I'm really grateful. But yeah, I will check in with you guys later. I think we might go out to eat tonight, so if we do, I will try to get a little snippet of that, but if not, I will see you guys in the next clip. And I'm hoping that I finish the book in this vlog, but I also kind of wanted to have it up by Sunday the latest, because I do start work on Monday. But if not, I'm sorry if this is like a really late video. This video is already like compiled of like months or weeks, maybe even months of footage. But anyways, I will see you guys in the next video, or I'll see you guys in the next clip. And yeah, okay, bye. See you soon.
Boy, your honey sickly sweet keeps me coming, got me weak. You could kill me, I'd still be dialing your number 6 feet deep. Oh, it's real hard to break this habit. It's like I want you 24/7. When I'm without you, boy, I feel sick. Think you work better than my prescriptions. Nothing feels as good as you do. If you ever leave, I'll be
wanted to do like a quick check-in. It is currently Sunday right now, and it is May 5th. I start my new job tomorrow morning. I need to wake up at 4 a.m. and I start at 6 a.m. for training. But I just wanted to kind of film like a little reading update because I'm actually going to be closing out the vlog now. I think I decided not to finish the book on the vlog because I want this vlog to be more of like a resetting reading routine, not really specifically based on the book I read. But I am going to do like a reading update really quick. So I stayed up to like 1 a.m. and I got up to 80% of the book. A lot happened, a lot of heartbreak happened, and a lot of heartbreak is still happening. I actually read a line yesterday that tore my heart into pieces. I did not cry. I think like I've talked about it before, but it's hard for me to cry in books, but it was so heartbreaking, and I see why some people do probably cry. I forgot to say too, I was reading The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. That's what I was talking about. But yeah, it's really freaking heartbreaking, and a lot more stuff is happening. And I just think that Taylor Jenkins Reid just really, she really created such amazing depth when it comes to the characters. She really brought the characters to life because they become so real and you become kind of attached to them. You become a part of their storyline, and I think that's like something I'm absolutely loving in this book. And it's just a lot of self-reflection. This book is just kind of giving me like such a sense of, like I said before, Lana Del Rey with Marilyn Monroe. And even if you've ever watched the book or watched this movie, The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, which is like one of my most favorite movies ever, it kind of gives me like that essence of like reflection and following a life story. It's really, really good. I'm really liking this so much so far, and I'm probably gonna try to finish it today, but the reason why I didn't want to film it is because I'm gonna do like a recent reads video, so I'm just gonna talk about all the books there. And like I said, this video is gonna be more of like a reading reset routine because this was like transitioning from when I ended my job following the week into me actually kind of getting back into like a reading routine, because I did kind of pick up reading back again. I think I kind of stopped reading for like maybe a month or so. And then also I wanted to kind of do a quick little update. I actually read a little bit this morning of Designing Your Life by Bill Burnett and Dave Evans, and I got up to page 68, which I think I start to retain a lot more of like self-help books more in the morning because I just feel like my brain is more fresh and like ready to kind of take that in. But it just depends because sometimes I'm not in the mood for those type of books. And so yeah, but I'm really liking it so far. And a lot of the activities, like when it comes to self-help books, I'm not really into doing the activities. Like I just normally don't really find them something I want to do, because when I read a book I just kind of want to just read. I don't really want to do any other stuff. But the activities are really helpful. I haven't done them, but I can definitely see how simple and easy it is to follow, and it really dissects what your main purpose is like in the book, so like whatever the goal is specifically reaching out towards. So yeah, I'm like really, really excited to kind of finish this and kind of read more. But again, I'm gonna take my time on it, and I am really happy I have a copy of my own because they give you like some of the little like worksheets in the book for you to kind of fill out, which I love. So you can kind of like put in your own little like parts in it, and I like it because this is just like a nice like quick and easy read. And so far, being up to page 68, I do recommend it, but I don't want to jinx it, but I am really enjoying this. So that's like my reading update. So yeah, it's currently Sunday, tomorrow is Monday, May 6th, and I start my new job. I'm really nervous. It's a at home, or it's a work from home job, and I don't know, I'm just really, really nervous. I'm excited. I am really excited to kind of, like I've talked about before, to implement like a more like a work-life balance, but I'm still really nervous because this is still a new job, and you're obviously, I've been watching like other, I don't know if you guys are like this, but whenever you guys are going through like anything in life, do you watch other reading vlogs, or not reading vlogs, do you watch other vlogs that kind of pertain to something you're currently going through? Like for example, I've just found another YouTuber, I can put her right here, but she does a lot of work from home vlogs, and it just made me so much more excited to kind of like go into this journey and to kind of see like the perspective of like a more realistic lifestyle of someone who works from home. And yeah, her videos are just like really aesthetically pleasing, and she's just so like easy to talk. I don't talk to her, but she's so like easy to follow when you watch her videos. Like she's so chill, and the way that she talks to you is like you're talking to a friend, which I find her videos really comforting. I've actually been playing them in the background, and I've been watching her videos like on repeat, just like playing in the background, because it just feels more relatable and more comforting. And also her music selection is just like really good in the videos. It's more upbeat and happy, and it's more realistic. Like I really like her videos. So yeah, if you are like interested, you should check her out. I'm gonna put her like right here. But I've been playing her videos a lot, and I'm like just really excited to like go on to this journey. And I don't know, ever since I started reading books, I've been more of like an introvert. Like I just kind of want to stay inside and just read and be by myself. Yeah, and I should have prepped my sleep schedule the past 3 days, but I didn't really do that. And yeah, so I'm a little bit nervous. I'm a little bit nervous. I hope I wake up on time. I hope that everything goes well. And I am really excited for this journey because I want to kind of learn a more routine of like how I'm gonna read and when I'm gonna read. So like for example, it's kind of nice too because when I start my work weeks, I like to read like an hour or so before bed. So I actually look forward to just like getting ready for bed and laying in bed for an hour or so just to read. And it's just nice, like a nice way to wind down. Or if I wake up early enough, I want to be able to read, which I don't know if I'm gonna do that on my work weeks, but who knows, if I work from home it might change. And then also I'm excited to kind of see like, okay, am I gonna read on my lunch breaks or my like little breaks? Am I gonna read during those times frames? Especially now that I'm like right here in my own home, I could just step in the living room and just kind of read for a little. So I'm excited to kind of see how that's gonna go, and that's how I'm gonna pan that out. But obviously I'm gonna be training, so that's gonna be like a different of a routine, because once I start my actual position, my job is gonna be like from 10 to 7, which is kind of a drastic time change compared to what I used to work. But it's gonna be kind of nice because I'm more of like a night owl. I do love early mornings, and I can wake up early morning, but I do like staying up late and just kind of, I like the silence of the nighttime. I just think it's so much more cozier. And so yeah, I'm just super excited, and I'm sorry if I'm going all rambly. Like, you don't have to watch this, but if you're relating to these things, I hope that you can relate to it. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm really nervous, and I don't know how many times I'm going to say that. But today's just gonna be more of like a catching up day, just kind of relaxing. And I think that's why I wanted to do everything I wanted to do yesterday. So I'm hoping to see new changes when it comes to like my routine and my reading routine. And I'm hoping that I kind of stick with more filming a little bit more consistently, because I was doing really good at one point, and then I kind of noticed I kind of fell off of it for a while. So we'll kind of see how that goes. But overall, I am really happy that we were able to at least finish 3 books in this reading vlog, even though it lasted for quite a while. But I'm still really happy like with how it played out, and I hope you guys enjoyed this reading vlog, even if it was really crazy and sporadic. And I actually still had so much fun filming it, and I'm still gonna be really excited when it comes to editing it. It's just gonna be a lot to edit, so I need to start it now. And I hope you guys the best on everything you guys are currently going through, and let me know what you guys are currently reading, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Guys, I said I wasn't gonna do an update, like I wasn't gonna finish the book on this vlog, but I actually just finished it, and I'm like so heartbroken but so like touched. This book was so good. I have to just include this because I just finished it and I needed to kind of briefly talk about it. I'm not really going in depth, but I finished it just now, and it's definitely a 5-star read. Like, it's so freaking good, and the way that her writing is, like, I understand why a lot of people like Taylor Jenkins Reid. It's so angsty and like heartfelt and just relatable and realistic, and I don't know, the whole story was just a beautiful story, and the characters felt so real to me. Like, they really feel like they came alive, and her development of them, they just make you so attached to them, to the point that you feel their pain, you feel their happiness, you feel their experiences. And it was just such a good book. There was always something going on. I fell in love with the characters, and I kind of also hated them sometimes, but because of their realistic like characteristics. And I don't know, it's just, this book was so, it sounds so like, I don't know if this makes any sense, but this book is just so human, and it really portrays like how people are, and like our mistakes, and having all these just memories and heartbreak and our experiences and loneliness. And it felt so freaking, it was just so good. I can't even explain everything because I don't want to jinx it, but oh my gosh, this book was just beautifully written. I definitely wanted to rate this a 5-star read. I did not see anything wrong with it. I was constantly like hooked into this book this entire time, and every single day I just like sped through the pages, and it was just so good. I'm so obsessed with this book. I understand why people love this, like love her writing style. And although this book is like really harsh sometimes, and there's like really sad things that go on within this book, I guess you can say there's also some trigger warnings too, just like a heads up, but it was such a beautiful story. It was such a beautiful story, and it just felt like I was reading a memoir, which you kind of are, or I guess you're kind of like reading like a biography, I guess you can say. And it felt so real. Like it just felt so fascinating yet heartbreaking. And ah my gosh, I had to just say this, like I'm so happy I finished it. I don't even know what I can read next because I was like on a giant reading slump. And then it's so funny because I've been wanting to pick up this book. Like I went back and forth on wanting to pick it up. Sorry, that's my phone, probably not yours. But I've been wanting to pick it up for so long, and I finally did, and it was so good. I had so much fun. They were developed so amazingly, and I loved it so much. So I definitely rate this a 5 out of 5. And yeah, okay, now I'm gonna let you guys go officially. So thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.
Your hair looks longer than last June. There's so much I've been dying to know about you. Can I just... But we've been distant. Is it too soon to call pretend?